So after Target, we've already listened to Stepping Out. Actually, that was the first track we ever listened to on the channel from Joe Jackson many years ago. We've already listened to Breaking Us in Two, listened to Cancer. It's time to move on to Real Men. Which makes me think of, we're men, mighty men. We're men in tights. We love to fight. I can't remember now what it was. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. All right, Real Men. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Take your mind back, I don't know when. Sometime when it always seemed to be just us and them. Girls that wore pink, boys that wore blue, boys that always grew up better men than me and you. What's a man now? What's a man mean? Is he rough or is he rugged? Is he cultural and clean? Now it's all changed, it's got to change more, 'cause we think it's getting better, but nobody's really sure. And so it goes, go round again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are.
That builds up.
See the nice boys dancing in pairs, golden earring, golden tan, and blow wave in the hair. Short hair all straight, straight as a line. All the gays are macho, can't you see the leather shine? You don't wanna sound dumb, don't want to offend, so don't call me a faggot, not unless you are a friend. Then if you're tall and handsome and strong, you can wear the uniform and I could play along. And so it goes, go round again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are. Whoa,
I like how the drums come up and pop during the chorus. I love that part. I think that part sounds so cool. Is it the sax
time
or
to
violin?
get scared, time to change plan. Don't know how to treat a lady, don't know how to be a man. Time to admit what you call defeat, 'cause there's women running past you now and you just drag your feet. Man makes a gun, man goes to war. Man can kill and man can drink and man can take a whore. Kill all the blacks, kill all the reds, and if there's war between the sexes, then there'll be no people left. And so it goes, go round again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are. Whoa,
This was Jackson's, whoops, sorry. This was Jackson's little bit more methodical, thought-provoking kind of song, right? He has a commentary to make. He has a message he's trying to get through. And the music does a great job of capturing that, not making it boring, like giving it its needed energy. But like I said, it's controlled. It has a certain perspective. And it has a certain movement it's trying to make. And the music lockstep within that. I thought the music was great. There's one thing in the music that kept on annoying me, though. It's a small thing, but it's just because I liked it so much. I really liked the song as a whole. But every time it got to, for example, at the end when you hear the piano come in, it goes da 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 like that. I hated that. Not because of what it sounded like. No, the piano was fine when it did that, but because of what it cut off. Because let me pull it back up. You can hear it at the end, so I don't have to go through the whole song. Okay, let me back up a few seconds. This is the movement of the music, right? Gorgeous. This is great. And then that would happen. And that happens like throughout the song. And I hated it just because of how it cut off what I thought was an incredibly beautiful and sensitive moment musically. It's like, and I wanted that to go on for at least one more measure, just to so we could kind of sit in that, like the nice marriage of his voice, the piano, like just all of that. The violin would come in, but then no, it was like one quick measure and then and I'm like, ugh. Otherwise, it's a great song, though. It just really annoyed me how it kept interrupting what I thought was kind of a nice little mood there. And then the drumming, I thought when that came in was nice. It was just, very simple drums, but it was a nice big kind of moment, just a big pop to go off and yet see at the chorus there. But like I said, I think that Jackson's singing, obviously his piano playing, but his singing was really, really wonderful on this particular track. Let's dive into the lyrics here. Take your mind back, I don't know when, sometime when it always seemed to be just us and them. Girls that wore pink and boys that wore blue, boys that always grew up better men than me or you. Okay, so we're starting off, he says, take your mind back, but he doesn't know when. What's a man now? What's a man mean? Is he rough or is he rugged? Is he cultural and clean? Now it's all changed. It's got to be more because we think it's getting better, but nobody's really sure. I like the lines, of course, the question, what's a man? Is he the rugged, the rugged, big, muscular lumberjack of a man? Or is he like, IT tech in an office? I definitely lean towards more the IT tech in the office. And then he acknowledges it's all changed, but it's got to change more. It's got to progress past those stereotypes. It's got to just go a little bit further. Right? And so it goes around again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are, right? It keeps on going back and forth, and the question comes up every once in a while. See the nice boys dancing in pairs, golden earring, golden tan, and blow wave in their hair. Sure, they're all straight as a line. All the gays are macho, can't you see the leather shine? I love that. If you're being stereotypical, especially when did this album come out? 82, right? 80s. What is the oh my god. I can't remember the word. There's a word I'm trying to think of. But when you go to a gay club, stereotypically, in the 80s, what I think of like the leather and the hats and, like that, right? It seems like a fun time, to be honest. They're having a great time. And then, you're getting what he says is basically a commentary of the opposite. All the straight guys, they have the golden earring, the golden tan. So breaking of stereotypes and breaking of your perception, right? So you have to break your perception. You have to break down your preconceived notions before you can actually grow and progress and, learn. You don't want to sound dumb. You don't want to offend. So don't call me blank unless you are a friend. Now, obviously, it's an offensive word, but the way it's being used here is not offensive because he's saying, if you're a friend, right? And when you're friends with someone, and I mean close friends, right? You guys can call each other certain words that would otherwise be very offensive. Because you're saying it in a loving, kind of way, right? That's your bro, that's your girl. You joke with each other, right? You hear that all the time. And here he's saying don't call me that unless you're a friend, right? Then you're in, right? Then if you're tall and handsome and strong, you can wear the uniform and I could play along. Once again, this kind of breaking down of this, the gender stereotypes. And going beyond that and learning from each other. He says, you can wear the uniform, I could play along. Hey, I might not be into that, but I'll play along. This is how you learn, by actually interacting and communicating with each other. So it goes round and round again. Time to get scared, time to change plan. Don't know how to treat a lady, don't know how to be a man. So now, once again, like it just says, there's a change here. Time to admit what you call defeat, because there's women running past you now and you just drag your feet. Man makes a gun, man goes to war, man can kill, and man can drink, and man can take a whore, kill all the blacks, kill all the reds, and if there's war between the sexes, then there'll be no people left. And so it goes round and round again. So you're getting, obviously, as he's mentioned how it changes as time goes on, you're getting a change, of course, from men here and man here, right? You're once again getting to the I guess the burly, strong, kind of man, and then like the more sensitive, and it says clean shaven, cultured man, whatever you want to go. But once again, you're seeing that progression, the change, and it just keeps on rotating and rotating like a big old cycle of madness. Says here that although Real Men only reached number 89 in the UK singles chart, it became a hit in the Dutch language area as well as Australia, where it peaked number 6. And it was also covered by Tori Amos as well. Says he describes the song as an age-old battle of the sexes. He told Billboard, "I think your average male has had his masculinity and supremacy threatened to the point where he's not sure what it is supposed to do, or he's supposed to do. Intelligent, forward-thinking in the sexual arena is being done by women. It's all about the way stereotypes have reversed, turned upside down, and become meaningless." The song has also been described as examining the themes of sexuality and male sexual attraction to other men. Jackson believed the lyrics remained relevant years later when he told BBC Radio 2 in 1998, "I still think very much people don't know what a real man is anymore. What is the role of a man? How is a man supposed to be? I think we're in this period of transition of redefining the sexes, which is really interesting to me." So, obviously, very, very relevant. Great song. There's all your chart information as usual. 89 in the UK, 6 in Australia, 25 in Belgium, and year-end charts 48 in Australia. Let me know what you guys thought of that track in the comments down below. Thank you as always so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.